Hi Pisces, this is Lost Twin Tarot. My name is Colette if you've never viewed me before. This is a general reading for March the 11th through the 17th. Just remember that take the pieces that resonate and leave the pieces that don't. I was meditating on your cards and I was getting a few different things. One of the things was I was getting like uh sometimes they go into like a whole different type of cycles. One of them was, are you a fan of like Ghostbusters? Maybe you're like a fan of 80s movies, or maybe you like Bill Murray or Dan Aykroyd, or maybe the different actors in Ghostbusters. But that was one of the things that came out. Or like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. I feel like maybe you're like a big softie, but Pisces tend to be, I feel like you can be like a big softie about things. But just like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, I kept hearing like you can turn it on and off. Um, was kind of the other thing. Like you can be really, really soft, like how he's really happy when he first comes out, but then he gets really, really mad once they start kind of you know, making him mad at the end of the movie. The other thing was is that um I kept seeing hearing like nursery rhymes, just like goofy ones like in a wild crocodile, or just things like that, like easy peasy lemon squeezy, like just stuff like that. Like maybe you're I felt like it was almost like you're trying to maybe you could be reading nursery rhymes, or I feel like it was almost kind of like songwriting. Like maybe you're trying to write a song, or maybe you're trying to write something, or you're doing poetry, maybe you're working on something like that. I also feel like with a connection to a song, um, you could be like you could have a connection to a song that either um can really make you upset about it. When you hear certain songs, it can really make you upset. You could think about a certain event, a certain someone, and it can really um bring up the past, and it can make you upset, but there can also be songs that really, really make you excited. And it just brings out a lot of emotions. Pisces are very emotional. So whether they're happy songs, sad songs, all different types, I feel like it brings out just all kinds of emotions in you. Um, but that's what I was kind of picking up. So let's see what the cards have to say for, for you this week. All right, Pisces, 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 Pisces. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Swords. On the bottom of the clarification deck, you have the Six of Pentacles. I'm trying to get that where that light's not showing. The Six of Pentacles. For something might you have felt maybe cheated, or something might have been taken from you. It's funny that I said liar, liar, pants on fire. Maybe you have felt like somebody has lied to you. With the Six of Pentacles, um, Six of Pentacles can also mean that you have something, you have a skill that other people don't have, um, or you have something that that somebody else doesn't have to offer. You might have an opportunity that somebody might have taken from you in the past. Alrighty, this looks pretty good. You have four major arcanas for the week. You have the King of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Hierophant, the Magician, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Star. So they're all very good major arcanas. You have the Chariot with the King of Pentacles, the Six of Wands with the Seven of Wands. You have the Ten of Wands with the Hierophant. You have the Two of Pentacles with the Magician. You have the King of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune. And you have the Eight of Wands with the Star. We'll do some further clarifications, Pisces. Let's see what we have going on for you. Okay, I'm going to try to keep this in view. Let's see, get that as close to the camera as possible for you. All right, with the Chariot, you have the King of Pentacles, and I don't want that light to shine on there too much. if you can see it. But yeah, with the King of Pentacles, you have the Chariot. What that's saying is that, you could be really headed in a position of stability. This is all about, you know, like in the past readings that I was seeing for you, this just could have been a time where, you felt like it was just kind of, this is how it was, this is how it's going to be. I feel like you're really following your intuition. I'm going to just put that right there so you can see it. There you go. I feel like you're, following in the right direction. You're trusting your intuition. You feel like you're doing the right thing. And, the King of Pentacles, that's all about stability. It's also about something that hasn't, it's been taking a long time. You could have been, not stable for a while. This can also stand for your emotions as well. The Chariot's also Cancer energy as well. And that's also a very, another intuitive, um, another very intuitive energy. It's a lot of water energy. I feel like you're just really trusting your gut, your emotions on something. And I feel like it's just might be just taking longer than you think, but I feel like now you see that things are starting in the right direction. This could have something to do with your home life as well. Because there's a snail on that card, and the snail represents, the home. This could represent, you're finally seeing stability in your home. You're starting to see that maybe you're getting, maybe you're securing a home. Maybe you didn't have like a stable place. Your home life just wasn't stable. Maybe just the emotional conditions. With the Seven of Wands, you have the Six of Wands. Um, with this, I feel like the Seven of Wands is all about, standing your ground in a position. And I feel like with this could be about maybe this week you're claiming victory in a situation with that Six of Wands. You're not backing down. If you're in a position this week, where you feel like, somebody's kind of with, when push comes to shove, where, you kind of feel like you could be getting walked all over. I feel like sometimes people can take Pisces for, take them for take advantage of Pisces because of their good nature. So I feel like, you could be really standing your ground in a situation and not backing down. And by doing that, you could really be, winning in a situation. With the Hierophant, you have the Ten of Wands. The Hierophant can represent, it can represent a few different things. It represents tradition. It represents, the way things, you know, it can represent a marriage, it could represent schooling, it can represent, a hierarchy of different things. Um, but with the Ten of Wands, I feel like, that's a burden and it's going to be different for everybody. Um, it's going to resonate, take it how it resonates, but it's something that's heavy for you. Um, the, with that, it's a major arcana, so it's something big in your life and it's something that you'll understand whatever it is. It's a burden that you've been carrying for a long time with that Ten of Wands. But I feel like it's something that you're getting ready to lay down. We'll do some further clarifications too. With the Magician, you have the Two of Pentacles. The Magician is all about, you trying to make something happen. The Two of Pentacles is all about, you're trying to, balance things. I feel like this can also be about, you just trying to balance out, what you want. The Magician's trying to make things happen. And this can be about money. This can be about, work and play. This can just be about you, just trying to give your time away to everything that you want to do. Pisces tend to do that. They're trying to just be able to give to everybody else. They're always trying to be the peacekeeper. They're just trying to always do for everybody else. And I feel like you're trying to manifest your dreams, but at the same time, you're just trying to keep the balance. It's almost like you're just trying to keep the peace at the same time and use all those tools that you have to do it. With the Wheel of Fortune, you have the King of Cups. This could be you in a situation. Um, or you could be dealing with another water sign. Um, I feel like this could be you, though. I feel like your fortunes are turning. With your past readings, I feel like your fortunes are changed. I feel like you have been in just in a rocky state. I mean, I feel like they're really turning around for you. I feel like your emotional state's changing. I feel like you're starting to head in a new direction, and I feel like you're just starting to feel overall better about things. Um, Nothing changes overnight. That wheel turns slowly but surely, just like the seasons. You know, the leaves change slowly, the buds change slowly, but everything starts to just slowly change. And I think you're starting to see progress. Slowly but surely, you're feeling better, I feel like, day by day. And lastly, you have the star with the Eight of Wands. The star is all about a wish fulfillment. It's all about having faith. And I feel like, in a way, you know, at a time, the star is all about, the star is all about a wish fulfillment, but it's also about, keeping the faith. And I feel like at times, there was times where you just didn't feel like keeping the faith at all. But I also feel like, in a way, you know, you always just did your best. And I also feel like, because of being the good person, the kind person that you were, you're being rewarded. And now with the Eight of Wands, with the Eight of Wands, you're seeing those good rewards coming in. The Eight of Wands is also about, the end of a stagnant period. It symbolizes movement. It can symbolize a physical movement. It can symbolize just emotional movement. It can just symbolize that, wands symbolize passion, and just drive. So they can symbolize, now you're finally getting that, momentum back, that confidence back, that drive. And I feel like, with something coming in, you know, that wish fulfillment is possibly just even your confidence, your drive, your, zest for life coming back, because you're starting to see things starting to kind of take shape in your life. Even the smallest things, when one small thing happens, it's almost like it just starts to give you that little bit of drive back. And, it's like, wow, well, because this has thing happened, it's just like, the butterfly effect, things start taking off. Let's see what else we have for you, Pisces. What's the Chariot with the King of Pentacles for Pisces? I'm going to take both of them since they seem like they want to come out. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups for you. And we have the Star again and the Seven of Pentacles. Um, and I tried so hard to get this light set up today. It's like just right, and it's really making me annoyed, and I don't know why. It's like just not doing what I want it to do. But you have the Star and the Seven of Pentacles. And I feel like what that's saying is that you're being rewarded. You're having that wish fulfillment because you are working so hard. Your hard work is paying off. You see that little rabbit there. He's curled up in his little, all those leaves. He's got all that, those pentacles around him. And it's almost like, that's showing, all those pentacles are like everything that he's worked hard for. It's like that's what he's collected for the day, and now he's taking them back to his nest, and it's like that's what he's curled up about. And it's like, okay, well, this is what I worked hard for. I'm taking these back, and that's what he really values. Um, and I feel like that's what you've been doing. It's like he doesn't. It's just, it's like he's warm, he's cozy, he's happy, and I feel like because of that, you know, you've just been doing what you've been doing. And because of that, you're getting your wish fulfillment coming in. And everybody has a different wish fulfillment. And it's like, not everybody's going to have, you know, it's like, of course, we all want to win the lottery and everything. But I feel like the true thing that we all are really missing is contentment, um, confidence. We're really missing just peace in our life in general. And I feel like some of those things, that even if we get those things, they will lead to those better things that we need in life. They'll lead to those other things. You have the Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck. With the Six of Wands and the Seven of Wands, you have the Queen of Cups. And I feel like this is definitely you. This is you standing up. This is the Five of Swords. That's somebody, that can be bullying. That's somebody who's, not, doesn't want to, has to win at all costs. You could definitely be dealing with somebody who, is kind of could be trying to push you around or something. Or, if this is not a person, this could be a situation, or even, maybe your own inner bully that wants to kind of take you down under. Those are like that shadow energy that's like, wants to like take you kind of, you know, do that negative talk, or, kind of say, oh, well, why don't we go back to this lifestyle? Why don't we go do this? You know, and it's almost like you really do have to stand up for yourself and emotionally take care of yourself. Queen of Cups, that's all about, your emotional needs. That's taking care of your emotional needs. And it's almost like you really have to stand up to that inner bully and say, no, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to go back there. I'm not going to let you, you know, we're not going to go back there. What's the Hierophant and the Ten of Wands? The Ten of Wands and the Hierophant, you have the Magician on the bottom of the deck, and you have the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. So I feel like you're definitely, the Hierophant. The Hierophant can also stand for almost like mm, it's like the bridge from, it's almost like a bridge to like the up to the heavens. Those two people, they're asking him for, help. And I feel like you could be, asking, it's Taurus energy. You could be dealing with a Taurus or something like that. I feel like in a way you're with that Magician on the bottom, you're laying these burdens down with that Ten of Wands. And I feel like almost like something like you've been, maybe almost like this has been blocking your Ten of Pentacles. I feel like whatever, it's going to resonate for all of you differently. Maybe you're going back to school with the Hierophant. That can symbolize education. Maybe you're trying to get back your, faith with the Hierophant. With maybe you're trying to go to church. Maybe you're doing something. Maybe you're practicing a different spirituality. The Magician is all about, on the bottom of the deck. That's all about, just using all those different tools. You're exploring different avenues. With the Two of Pentacles and the Magician, you have the King of Wands. You have Justice on the bottom of the deck. With the King of Wands, I feel like you're definitely taking action. You're taking action, and I feel like you're being more courageous and you're being more brave in a situation. You're seeing things start to balance out in your favor as well. With the Two of Pentacles, I feel like, where it's in a sense where maybe things in the past you could have been maybe like, oh well, I'll put that off. Maybe you could have procrastinated in the past. I feel like now with the King of Wands, you're like, you know what, maybe I should just do this. I need to start taking action on this. The King of Wands, it's also saying that not only you're a leader as well, you feel like you're starting to feel more like a leader. With the King of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords. You have the Justice card again on the bottom. I feel like if this is somebody, um, if you were dealing with someone, if this was another sign you were dealing with, I feel like you're going to, take it how it resonates. It could be any sign. I don't believe that maybe you were dealing with somebody who was another water sign, but I think the King of Cups is you. Um, you could be having a King of Cups person, like another water sign, helping you kind of get back on track with that Wheel of Fortune. They could be really helping you with your emotional state. Maybe you're seeing maybe you could be seeing like a therapist, or maybe you have a supporting spouse or a partner or a friend, something like that. But with the Seven of Swords and the Five of Swords, I feel like whatever this was, um, this could have been, if, somebody or something that really hurt you. Five of Swords, Seven of Swords, that's an energy that really, it's a bullying energy. It's a stealing energy. This is something that really, kind of really hurts you in the past. And I feel like, now are things you're starting to really let that go. I feel like you're starting to see your life change for the better, and I feel like, you're letting that sense go. But that's something that kind of really just, I feel like um it really hurt you in a bad way. I feel like you see something was stolen from you, maybe physically, but I also feel like something was kind of stolen from you um internally, like emotionally. Like I feel like you really you don't have the three of swords, but I feel like you just felt like you were maybe your ego, your confidence was kind of just really injured. I feel like you could have really like literally been bullied by this person. At your last card, you have the Ace of Pentacles. You have Justice. I was hoping we would see this card. You have the Eight of Wands to start, and then lastly, you have the Justice card with that. Um, and I feel like, this is just saying that, things are getting balanced out with the Eight of Wands, with that Justice coming out. I feel like you could be hearing something, you could be possibly hearing something about somebody from your past. Um, maybe you could be hearing them getting a little bit of karma. If not, and you're not hearing anything, the Eight of Wands symbolizes communication, like you're hearing something coming in as well. If you're not hearing anything about, this other person, I feel like you're just hearing good news about yourself, and you're seeing your own self get, the karma that you deserve. And I feel like, you're starting to see your life, go well, and it's starting to make you let go of that, of those past things. It's kind of softening, all the pain from your past. When your life starts getting, a little bit better, you're like, well, what do I need to worry about those people for? They don't seem like their life is going anywhere. My life seems like it's getting pretty great, and they seem like they're just down in the gully. So I feel like, Pisces, this is actually getting, it's a really good reading. I feel like it fits in really well with the past two readings I did for you. It's it's shows like you're kind of on like a really good healing trend. I really like it for you. Thank you so much for watching me today. If it does resonate, please like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And thank you so much, and enjoy your week. Thanks. Bye.